Hello my friends! Today we're going to take a quick look at one of my favorite pieces of World War II gear that I've collected over the years. I've been fortunate enough to pick up some really cool pieces to decorate the YouTube studio here, and this MG34 replica has got to be one of the most impressive pieces that I've come across. A lot of folks have asked about this piece, so I figured we'd take the opportunity to chat about it real quick. Now, we won't dive into the history behind the MG34 right now. I've got a whole video on what makes the MG34 such an innovative piece of technology that I'll link to right here if you'd like to check it out. But for now, let's talk about this replica. This is from a Spanish company called Denix. I picked up mine here in the US from a company called Replica Weaponry, and for the money, it is a beautiful piece. These are totally safe, non-firing replicas and are legal to own in most states here in the US, but of course, check your local laws beforehand if you want to pick one up. Most of the weapon is made up of a zinc alloy, as with most Denix replicas, and the buttstock here is made of wood. It comes with some key functional features, such as a fully stowable bipod, so you can pop that up like that, or you can open it up to display it on a table or a desk, whatever works for you. The front and the rear sights are both adjustable. They flip up and down, but unfortunately, you can't adjust the range on that rear sight there. The charging handle does work. You can pull this back and release. The trigger does operate as well, though only as one piece. The real MG34's crescent trigger responds to either top or bottom pulls for semi and fully automatic fire independently. This one does not. And unfortunately, the feed cover here doesn't actually articulate, it won't open up. This is fixed in place, so you can't properly add a drum magazine or a belt without some modifications. In person, this thing is beautiful. It's an incredible statement piece and definitely makes for a great conversation starter for your fellow World War II history enthusiasts in your home office or studio. The only downside I've had with this piece, other than the non-functional elements that I mentioned previously, is the buttstock. Mine took a bit of a beating in transit and got a small crack near where the stock meets the metal portion of the replica, and that has been slowly exacerbated over the years by the weight of the weapon just sitting on my desk. But other than that, highly recommend this piece. It's just so cool. Now sure, you could really dish out some cash and find yourself a real demilled MG34, but if you don't want to break the bank and deal with all that mess, this is an awesome option for the more casual collector like myself. It really makes the studio pop, and it's a treat to get some insight onto what this weapon really looked and felt like. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that quick review. If you'd like to pick one of these up for yourself, I'll leave some links down in the description below. And if you'd like to learn a little more about the history of the MG34, you can do so right here.